Hello, my dear viewers, and welcome, finally, to Subnautica Below Zero. It is fully out, and my god, is it glorious. Well, at least I think so. I mean, I haven't spoiled the ending for myself yet, nor most of the story, so I'm super excited to just jump in and give it a try. As promised, this will be a full playthrough, and I guess this is part 1 out of I don't know how many. So let's just jump into survival and let's see how it goes. I will obviously be looking for any lore along the way that I can find, and that is freaking adorable. Alright, this gives me very similar vibes to the first game.
This is the farthest that I can take you on company space bucks, Robin. You sure you want this? The research isn't everything.
It is to me. And Sam. I need to know what happened.
The meteor storm.
I can use it for cover from Altera's eyes.
Gonna miss you, Robin.
I'll find my way back.
Yeah, okay, that's pretty epic. I do know that the official backstory is basically that she's looking for her missing sister on an Altera-owned world, which 4546b is at this point.
Approaching 4546b. Surface temperature
Cold, apparently.
Drop pod deployed.
That's gonna hurt. Ouch, my back. Alright, we've made it. Now, this beginning I've seen before. It's not entirely new. Still impressed with how calmly she stands in those flames. Alright, so there is our drop pod. Welcome! Thank you, shuttle computer. Holy crap. I want to collect stuff, but I don't know if it's the best idea. Filled water. Flares. I've never actually...
New blueprint synthesized.
A blueprint, nice, awesome. I've never actually found that much use for flares, but you know what? Maybe this time they will be useful. I really hope that Meteor Storm is designed to not hit the player, because some of these are hitting very close to me. Okay, so apparently I work for XenoWorks. Arctic Survival Almanac. Okay, safe environment, blah 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 blah. Oh, my okay, my temperature is dropping, so I gotta go to one of these flowers and heat myself up a little bit. Ah, that's a cool animation. That's awesome. Yoink. Okay, I think I got about as much as I could have.
Holy smokes.
Holy smokes.
Not go as planned. I should find a way into the water and get to the drop pod.
That sounds like a good idea. Ah, of course, the iconic entry to the landscape of Below Zero. Would you look at that? Man, I cannot wait for all the adventures we're about to have in here. Alright, let's jump in. Wow. Titanium. Ooh, a sea glide fragment. That's a nice look. I think that's an updated model from the base game. It looks super cool. Alright, before I collect too much, I should probably get the drop pod. I believe swimming on the surface is a bit faster. Thanks, Salvner. Ah, it's so cool. I love that I can now finally fully enjoy this because we know it's officially released and completed. That makes me really happy. Okay, drop pod time. Okay.
Found the drop pod.
Mission accomplished.
I want to offer my sincerest condolences on the passing of your sister.
Thank you.
I got to know Sam better towards the end of my mandate with Altera on 4546b, when we were thrown together as basemates at Outpost Zero. She spoke often and fondly of you. I thought you should know, it didn't sit right with me when Altera blamed Sam's death on negligence.
Sam's death?
The Samantha Ayu I met was many things. Kind, clever, devoted to her work, but never negligent. I wish I could offer you something more substantial, but my access to information has been cut off. You may be in a better position to look into things than I am. If you're able to, Delta Station was our HQ.
Alright.
They were in a big hurry to leave, and there might still be information to be found there. It has a big radio tower, impossible to miss.
Okay.
I hope you find the answers you seek. Lillian Bench.
Thanks, Lillian Bench. That does sound like a good
Sam,
idea.
I guess I might as well gather some tools and resources before starting my search. Hope that radio tower's as easy to spot spot, as Lil said.
Yeah, well, we know where the radio tower is. It's on the island, I believe, but... Okay, that seems like a very good first goal to have, so... Let me gather a few resources and start equipping myself, because we're gonna need at least a pair of fins to get there. Catch bladderfish. Oh, that's an interesting tutorial prompt. I would if it wasn't so freaking fast. Oh, whoop. Yeah, thank you. Man, I feel like I've spent too much time playing in creative for recording videos. I keep forgetting to, like, come back up for oxygen. It's definitely gonna become a problem at some point.
I was a little nervous about dropping into an unknown area.
Yeah, I bet.
But luckily, this biome seems to have an abundance of minerals I can use for tools and upgrades. I didn't want another situation like Bizanto's 5. When Xenoworks
5.
dropped me off, there were barely any resources. I survived off the land for 3 months with just a knife, my lucky PDA, and some rope.
Wow, that's actually pretty impressive.
Proud of that, though.
They're gonna start including her message into survival kits, you know, like the one about Craig in the base game. Also, Sam's messages. I'm just gonna kind of quickly go through these. You got the job, work on mechanical, avian, amphibian stress conditions, blah blah blah. Oh, can you watch Augie? Potato listener, try that. It's not sticking. My little Ogstrobite. I don't even know what that is. Ah, that's a cool picture. I get your last message. Altera is not, as you put it, alterizing me. Oh god. Hello to Spy... Oh, so she's working on the spy penguins. Okay. Okay, they care about each other. That's cool stuff. One of my penguins found something. Something big. But Altera is just like nothing to see here. Project is on the line. I heard about Xenoworks being bought. Oh, we were bought by Altera. Welcome to the family. Not sure what's going on with anything. Can't really talk about it either. I'm sure you're mad at me. You're my sister. I love you. I'm sorry. I need someone to know. I'm afraid something terrible is going to happen. You're right about Altera. We found a frozen Leviathan that's infected with Kura. They can use it for weapons, experimental treatments. Oh, no. That's a really bad idea. Message me back. You're my sister. And that's the last one. And we got the notice of death. Yikes. Boy, this is some shady stuff. Alright, I need me some creepvine seed clusters. Where is the nearest creepvine forest? What is this? That's like a hailstorm. Ah, that's such a cool effect.
Altera supply cache nearby.
Oh, nice. We can go check that out later as well. Boy, the ice is going to be interesting. I'm going to have to, like, figure out a way to always get air if I'm under ice. That's going to be rough. 1, 2, there we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Actually, let me take a few more. So to sum up what we know for now, Robin works for Xenoworks, or whatever the company name is. And she's coming here to look for her sister, who mysteriously died, quote unquote, after finding something big for Altera. Well, specifically the frozen Leviathan with Kura. Okay, I like the premise. And there's my knife. Awesome. And a pair of fins. How about that? Making progress. You know, I think the filtered water is actually giving more water now than they used to. That's nice. Oh my god, this is so cool. I love the bioluminescence on everything. Now, I'm not gonna say that this area is cooler than the Safe Shallows, because that's a hard mark to beat. But it's definitely awesome looking. I feel like titanium is harder to come by in this version than in the Safe Shallows. Well, in the base game. I feel like those big chunks were everywhere. Now I have to actually look for outcrops. Yoink, there we go. Awesome. Time to get an oxygen tank. And there's the O2 tank. Awesome. Well, it even has like durability or something on it. So does it like go down eventually? We'll have to make more tanks? It's a bit strange. Okay. Give me these ribbon plants. I know these are going to be very useful. I want me a flashlight. Boom, and there goes the flashlight. Yay. Look at that. Don't shine it in your eyes. Come on, you're better than Riley. There we go. Don't tell Riley I said that, by the way. Okay, I think the last thing I'm gonna get is actually a scanner, and then we should be good to go exploring, at least for the cache. Now look at this, guys. The sunrise in sectors... Oh. Yeah, it's a sunrise. Beautiful. Scanner time. Alright, awesome.
In goes a battery and titanium. Out comes a scanner. Every
That's crazy.
xenobiologist's favorite tool. This planet has some fascinating flora and fauna, and I can't wait to learn about them.
Yep.
This will also give me access to a greater tool set. I'm assuming Altera left behind tech that I can scan for blueprints. That should make surviving and exploring out here a bit easier.
That's
Don't worry,
exactly
Sam.
my thinking.
I haven't forgotten I'm here for you. But it can't hurt to do a little research on the side, right? I know you would have done the same. I will find out what happened to you. I promise.
Oh, no worries, we'll find Sam. I'm sure it will be all good. Ooh, this is kind of spooky. All the ice above me makes me kind of uneasy, I'm not gonna lie. What are you? That's a cool looking egg. I actually like that it's animated. It's a cool touch. Alright, Cash, what have you got for me? Mineral detector fragment. I don't even know what that is. Oh, I guess it's kind of self-explanatory, but... Ah, that's the guy from the trailer.
I'm telling you, Sammy, you see some weird things when you spend half your day in a sea truck.
More vandalism? Was it the sea monkeys again?
I don't think so. I can't shake the feeling this planet is
You could
cursed.
say that again.
There's no such thing as a curse.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's nothing. You wouldn't want to hear about it anyway. Just a huge creature frozen in ice.
What? Where?
In a cave, not far from your lab. And here's the extra weird part. As soon as I called it in, they closed off the area. Don't want anyone going in there.
Suspicious.
But why?
Sammy, I'm no biologist, but I think there was something wrong with it. Its skin just seemed off. Alien.
An alien?
Well, it's an alien creature, mate.
Planet 4546b.
I'm serious, Sam.
Thanks, Sam.
Something ain't right. Wish I could show you, but I can't get
What
back
was
in there.
that?
You can. But I might know how to.
Whatever you're thinking, we never had this conversation.
Alright, so it's pretty clear that Altera is being extremely secretive about the Frozen Leviathan and Karai in general. So my question is, what exactly did Riley tell them when he escaped after the first game? Because it seems to be pretty clear that he told them a lot, and based on what he told them, they took actions, and, you know, that's why we're here now. Alright, let me get a scan of the Sea Glide. That's definitely going to help me out. Here we go. Yep. I'm trying to kind of just circle around my pod. I don't want to get too far away from it, because I know the twisty bridges are somewhere that way, with a lot of enemy creatures, or at least the sharks. Boom! There we go. Sea Glide complete. And there it is, ladies and gents, at the Sea Glide.
The sea
Awesome.
glide. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
It's actually a neat piece of design that you don't get the 30-second oxygen warning unless you're under a certain depth. That's pretty cool. Oh boy. Okay, you stay away. Alright? I know what you guys do. Yeah, that's what I... Oh, alright. You know what? I'm leaving. Bye. Okay, now we ought to be careful. I'm seeing the sharks, which is not exactly what I wanted to see. I'm sure they're friendly and all. Yeah, sorry, I don't speak dots and that. Wow, is that Morse code actually?
That sounds like a distress call.
Transmission of unknown origin. Source of transmission depth calculated at approximately 200
I
meters.
can't go that deep yet. Well, actually, maybe I could. I know there's a lot of those plants around here. Hey guys, don't mind me. Just gonna replenish oxygen and be on my way. All good, right? I have to look for these plants. Okay, there we go. Blinking light means progress. Okay, well, they're leading me this way, I would say. So let's go on in. This is kind of freaky. Almost gives me a horror vibe. Okay, here we are.
Sanctuary power critical.
Ooh, that voice is freaky.
Intermember speaking. We're running out of time.
We are?
What is all this?
Seeking emergency storage medium.
I can help you better if you show yourself.
If we could show ourselves, we would not need storage.
Fair enough.
You mean you don't have a physical presence? Are you one of them? An architect?
Storage medium identified. We will be lost unless we find a new host. Can you help?
Can you use my PDA for storage?
You are not with the group from before. Your cybernetic components fail their signal.
Altera? No, my equipment is, borrowed.
It will have to do.
Okay. Somehow I got a feeling he's not going to use my PDA, but hey, no spoilers here. Oh, look at this. Man, they're equipping me well pretty early on. Ion cubes? Yes, please. Also, how did no one from the previous expedition uncover those? Hello there.
How long have you been stored here?
Longer than hoped.
That tells me nothing.
Sanctuary power critical. Our data can be downloaded from the terminal. We may speak more once the transfer is complete.
Alrighty.
Yes, okay. Hurrying.
Okay, boys. This is it. Storage medium time.
Storage medium accepted. Brace for transfer.
Brace?
Yikes.
What's happening?
Transfer.
That feels like it would be uncomfortable. Oh boy, it actually made my screen go
Transfer
weird.
complete. How do you feel?
Why do you sound like you're inside my head?
The facility identified hospitable capacity within your cerebral cortex.
You are in my head? I offered you my Pt.1. Get out!
Oh no. Does your kind perceive a boundary between cybernetic and organic components?
So
My
does
mind
yours.
is not
You were not able to go fully
Sound
cybernetic.
angry. We will allow you a moment to process.
Okay.
You go silent on me.
There we go, xenobiology. Oh, that's awesome.
It's not happening. That's the explanation. It's not happening.
There you go. You figured it out. It's all good. If you say it's not happening, it's probably not happening. Man, this was awesome. Really cool stuff. Like, already I can tell you that this story is so much more gripping to me than the first game story, which I like. You know, honestly, if they were going to make a second game, they needed to focus on something different than the first game. The first game had so much awesome stuff, but the one thing it kind of lacked was a tight narrative. There was a lot of story there, for sure, but a lot of it was kind of hidden, so I'm happy that they're doing something more typical, I guess, in that regard. It lends itself well to the genre, I think. Alright, their voice in my head, so, what now? I was gonna go look for the island. I was gonna go look for copper, but I found gold. Anything useful? A data box. Oh, the rebreather. Okay, that's awesome. That's gonna come in super handy at these depths. This is actually a great mechanic, being able to replenish down here, because it allows you to stay at the depth without having to constantly go up and down, which would be really annoying. But there's still the element of stress, because you have to like look for the next plants and stuff. Alright, I ain't gonna lie, that was freaking cool and kinda stressful, but mostly cool. The answer? Was it a phone call?
We understand this arrangement is undesirable to you.
You're not real. Go away.
To go, we require a suitable body for transfer.
Why do you keep saying we? How many of you are there?
One of us and all of us. We do not think of ourselves as individual, distinct.
Why don't you start by telling me who you are?
You may append your seed code to my species designation. Please call
That's
me Al.
cursed.
My whole life I've been dying to meet a sapient, spacefaring alien up close, and you're telling me your name is Alan?
Is it insufficient?
No, it's fine. Perfect. Where are you from, Alan?
Your kind calls us architects.
The precursor race. But what are you doing here?
Well, we know.
That is a long story. Perhaps you would prefer to focus on the construction of a new storage medium to which I may transfer.
Yes. Fine, absolutely. How do we get you out of my head?
I have added the information
Great question.
to your data bank. You will need to find the necessary components.
Any idea where I can find them?
It is unclear. I have been disconnected from my network for so long I cannot locate the coordinates.
Okay, that is a bit annoying, but at least now we have a pretty solid plan of what to do. Possible to transfer media at will. There's some comfort and prestige in improving a body over time. Okay, so it's a heavily modified version of our pre-civilized bodies. Provides good mobility, easy adaptation, and is easy to fix. Alright, so the precursor bodies that we will probably see in this game are already a modification of their existing bodies, so it's not exactly how they used to look. Boom, there goes the rebreather. Okay, that's definitely going to help. I'm also going to craft another battery just so I have a backup for my Sea Glide, because that's definitely going to run out soon. Tasty fish. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna make one more battery, and I think we're pretty good to head out to the island. I have a general idea which way that is. We shall see. Maybe it wouldn't even be a bad idea to build a vehicle before we go that far, but oh well. I've never been known for my good ideas. Dude, this is such a sick biome, by the way. The twisty bridges. Looks awesome. Okay, well, I think it's this way. I think I can see the island in the very distance over there. Let's not get eaten by anything on the way there, shall we? Sea truck, yes. Okay, awesome. I'm gonna be grabbing these along the way. Because, I mean, this vehicle is pretty much a replacement for a sea moth as far as I understand. Oh, that was surprisingly easy, to be honest. Look at that, sea truck. Okay, let's go check out Delta Station. So what I was going to say that slightly unnerves me is that I know that within this area you can find the Cryptococcus.
Technology acquired.
Oh, look at that. And, oh my, okay, yep, that's, hey, I said you can find it here. I was not wrong. You can find them here, and there's also a Chelicerate, so you stay away from me, alright? Yeah, you go chomp somebody else. How about that, mate? Is this like the equivalent of a sand shark in Subnautica? It's just having a little seizure. Nice. Awesome. Look at that. I'm gonna save the power in this. I will take the floodlight though. I'm kind of thinking in terms of utility and what I might want for a future base.
This is a recorded message.
Oh.
If you can hear this, you're trespassing. If you know what's good for you, you'll get the hell out of here.
I'm sorry, unidentified woman. I don't think I know what's good for me. But that looks very enticing, so I'm definitely going over there. Okay, I'm guessing this way. Up the mountain. Also like that there is more surface gameplay. And like, more surface designed areas than in the first game. Crystalline sulfur, there we go. And the mineral detector, I guess. Jailbroken scanner tool. Needs more shower heads. Okay, so is this where you get the crystalline sulfur? Boy, it'd be so nice if crash fish were no longer a thing. Yeah, look, there's a ton of it here. Might as well grab it while I'm here. Oh, oh boy. Alright, here we go.
Stop right there, Altera. You're out of bounds.
I'm not with Altera.
Whoa, 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 alright. I think that's a pretty good spot to end this video now. If you don't know who that is, if you're one of those 5 people who haven't yet been spoiled, trust me, you're gonna want to tune in for the next part because it's a really interesting reveal, and even if you do, well, I still hope you enjoyed, and if you did, maybe consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. All those would be very much appreciated. And yes, I know I promised that this would be the underwater episode, but that one will simply have to come next. I couldn't really delay trying to play this game any longer because I'm just too excited to give it a try. But anyways, with that, I'm gonna wish you all a beautiful rest of the day, and I'll see you in whatever next video I make. Bye bye.